yogurt. No, I've never tried this before, so let's see if I do it right. Okay, let's jump right in. I'm gonna tell you exactly what you need. You need a pot. You need a half a gallon of whole milk or any milk that you prefer. You need yogurt that it's already came from the store and that has a lot of active cultures in it. My husband loves whole milk with all the fat and everything in it, so that's what we're going to use here today. You need a whisk and a measuring spoon. Yeah, that's it. So let's move on to the next thing. Oh wait, I forgot something. You guys need something to put it in. I have an old container because I don't throw away containers. We reuse here, okay? Everything is reusable. Or you can just use one of your glass containers. That works as well. Okay, so let's jump right into it. All right, so I already sterilized the pot. There is a sanitation button on your dishwasher if you have one, or you can just sterilize it with hot boiling water. So I already did that, so let's go ahead and turn it on. The next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add the milk. So let's add the milk. Add the whole half gallon. There we go. So we're gonna let that sit, and we want it to simmer or just make bubbles all around the edges, and we're gonna have to stir it occasionally, so we'll get back to it. All right, so make sure you stir it occasionally, and you see it foaming a little bit here. I don't have a thermometer, and I'm not gonna buy one just solely for this. But they say, let's see here. Oh, there it goes, my bad. I fucked up. All right, so now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna let this cool until it gets warm. They say if you can stick your finger in it and it's warm to touch and you can sit there for 10 seconds, then it's warm enough. And that's what we're gonna use as our thermometer today. Just make sure you got some clean fingers, all right? So let this cool down and we'll go on to the next step. Okay, so if you're in a hurry, you can always put your milk in a glass bowl and you can let it cool down that way, but we don't want it completely cool. We want it warm enough to stick your finger in it and hold it there for 10 seconds. Or you can also put this in the pot in an ice bath just to cool it down just a little bit. But make sure you always continue to stir your pot every so often. So now that our milk is to the temperature warm enough, what we're gonna do is we're gonna transfer a half a cup of the milk. So get a half cup, and we're gonna take a half cup of milk here, and we're gonna put it in our glass bowl. All right? And I'm gonna not forget my whisk, because I have my whisk. Get your whisk. And then we are going to put the yogurt in this bowl as well. So we're gonna do, it says 3 to 4 tablespoons. So let's get our yogurt. I already have a spoon in here, but we'll take 4 tablespoons because that's what I do. And we're gonna take our lean tablespoon, which is not actually what it's supposed to be. Just always a little bit over because that's how I work. And then 1 more. No, 2 more. All right. And then next, we're going to whisk this until it's smooth. So whisk. And then we're going to add our yogurt milk mixture back into the remaining warm pot. That's all. Okay. So I'm just gonna set this here. All right. So now we're going to add the yogurt milk mixture into here. There we go. And that's another thing you need. Use a silicone spatula to get it all out. Now that's all out. And then we are going to, what are we gonna do? I'm reading this while I do this. So they said cover the pot with a large lid. I'm gonna stir it a little bit since it's in there. And then we're gonna put a lid on top of it. Here's our lid. And then we are going to set this, they said either you can put it on top of your refrigerator or you can put it in a warm, well, you can put it in a cloth and set it inside of your oven with the oven light on. And let it sit there for 6 to 12 hours. The longer it sits, the thicker and tangier it gets. So we'll come back in 6 to 12 hours and see how it is. Okay, I'm gonna show you how I stored my yogurt. This is my oven. I have a double oven here. I did bake something earlier, so the ovens are still pretty warm in here. Keep the light on though, because we're gonna have it sit here for about 12 hours. I'm gonna let it sit overnight. So you put the lid on it and let's see what it looks like. Okay, this is what it's looking like right now. I'm gonna go ahead and see. You see how it's curding there a little bit? So it's turning into some yogurt, so I think I did something right, y'all. There you go. It's getting thick and thick and thicker. All right, so now we're just gonna wait a little while longer. After sitting for more than 12 hours in the oven with the light on. It's nice and thick and you can see a little excess on the sides there. But next we're gonna let it sit in the refrigerator for 4 hours and then it'll be good to eat. All right, let's move on. So we're just gonna put it in the old yogurt tub that we have now, and anything else we're going to, let me show you what it looks like. Anything else we're going to put in another container. So look at that, that looks great. Let me get a little bit closer so you guys can see. So yeah, we're just gonna fill it all up. Ooh, need a oopsie, uh-oh. And now we have our own yogurt. That is so great, guys.